Okay, I'm going to call Finance and Budget Committee meeting to order for May 14th, 2025. Present for committee members right now are Hattie Thatcher, Chair, Josh O'Neill, Vice Chair. Commissioner Eric Mankins is sitting in. We still do not have enough for a quorum just yet, so it might be a couple minutes until we get a quorum. So please bear with us. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Commissioner Healy, for sitting in with us. We appreciate it. We will start with the expenditure list for the evening. I'm sure Commissioner Mankins and Healy obviously did not have time to look over that, as they probably wouldn't know to, or I don't even know if they get it, but we'll start with you then, Commissioner O'Neill. Do you have any questions? Okay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just question, page 69, 89, 69 claim number, just the ARPA grant for Highlands College agreement. I don't remember what that one was. We just...
Sorry. Thank you, Commissioner O'Neill. This is part of the $1 million grant award that was given to the Highlands College to expand their programming using the ARPA dollars to try and expand their carpentry program. I think they had their mechanics program, their linemen's program. I think the mechanics, they purchased some equipment. So it all in all totaled $1 million, and that's just a reimbursement request.
Thank you. And just clarification, I forgot what that entailed, but now that you brought that up, I remember. Thank you.
Anything else, Commissioner O'Neill? If not, would you mind passing your book to Commissioner Healy so she can check it out? Commissioner Mankins.
Thank you, Commissioner Chair Thatcher. On page 82, Montana Tech Office of Sponsored Programs, claim 8976, stormwater education. Could you just tell me a little bit about that?
Thank you, Commissioner Mankins. This is part of our stormwater education requirement as part of the Stormwater Enterprise Fund. It's a requirement through the state of Montana, that we have an education program regarding, stormwater, what goes in the drains, what doesn't go in the drains. As far as, stormwater goes in the drains, oil, paint, other items. It's just part of the requirement of having the stormwater program from the state of Montana.
So follow up, thank you, Chair Thatcher. So the amount, how many people participated in this stormwater education?
We could pull the claim and look and see what they charge us for. It's part of an annual contract, so I'm not entirely sure how many people they have on staff that participate. Can you tell me the claim number again, please?
8976.
Commissioner Mankins, what's the amount on this?
$5,260.80.
Thank you.
Sorry, thank you. Commissioner Makins, I can pass this down to you. It does give an amount for salaries, wages, benefits, and other services, but it doesn't specifically list how many employees are working on this particular project. So that's something we'd have to reach out to the vendor to get that information for you if you'd like to see the claim.
And just really quick for the record, Commissioner O'Neill's checking the expenditure list on his phone. Just in case people are worried why he's on his phone, he's just checking the expenditure list.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
It's an annual contract that we have, something very routine.
Thank you.
Any other questions, Commissioner Mankins?
Yes, on page 41, could you tell me more about the Deep Roots Counseling, INC, claim number 8863 for the Mobile Crisis Diversion Grant?
Yes, Commissioner Minkins, this is a grant for the state of Montana, the Department of Public Health and Human Services. That portion of the grant is a pass-through to Deep Roots to help them establish their mobile crisis unit. The total portion of the grant that is allocated specifically as a pass-through to them, I want to say is like 300 and, I just looked at it today, maybe $370,000, and that was to help them get their program up and established. So they had some windows that had to be replaced. They purchased a vehicle, just different startup costs related to the mobile crisis unit, so they could provide services.
So just to follow up, Commissioner Thacher, so with the mobile crisis, is that just one mobile, or is that considered more than one mobile when we talk about a mobile crisis diversion? I mean, how has the process worked, or like when you talk about a mobile crisis, like when you talk about a vehicle or?
I think that the vehicle is, enables the staff to actually go to the person who is in crisis in order to give them, the services that they need. As far as how it's working, I think that they're just getting up and running. And so I'm not entirely sure. That could be a question for Director Malakny to give you more information on that.
And on that, Commissioner Mankins, it kind of, how I understand it, is almost like the mammogram bus. It kind of maybe pops around, is how I understand it, so.
Thank you for that. No further questions at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Mankins. Commissioner Healy, we kind of threw you in the ring of fire here. That's okay. That's okay.
And I can't even find the page again, just a general question. So I noticed, when they buy beer and stuff like that for the golf course, and that is what we're seeing is the expenses paid to bring in that stuff. And then where do they put how they sell it? Like, where does that come in?
So, thank you. Commissioner Healy. So we purchase the product to sell, either beer or we have other merchandise for resale in the golf course. So when we order that, we pay for it, it becomes an expense. At the end of the year, we take an inventory of the, anything that's down there, not the beer specifically, but the other items. We take an inventory and we make an entry to say, you know, either it was either sold or it's sitting on the shelf as inventory. So it either becomes an expense if it's sold, or if it becomes an asset if it's sitting on the shelf waiting to be sold. The minute that it's sold, it comes out of the inventory and becomes a revenue. So it just kind of flows through from our balance sheet if it's an asset to our revenue sheet if we sell it. So.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else, Commissioner Healy? Okay. I don't have any questions on that. I appreciate both of you sitting in and covering us tonight. So with that, I'll entertain, Commissioner O'Neill, go ahead. No.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just the Swank Enterprises, page 78, for solids handling construction. What is that for? It's for ARPA screw press project.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Neill. This is an ARPA-funded project. It's related to solids handling at the Metro sewer plant, which, you know, not probably as interesting to talk about as the water treatment. It's kind of the more disgusting end of things that we do at Butte-Silver Bow. But it replaces some equipment, updates some equipment that we have down there related to how we handle the residual product that is left after treatment at the Metro sewer plant. It's like a $5 million project that's funded through ARPA and our state of Montana ARPA projects, so it's a big one.
Thank you. Follow up on that. Appreciate that, Karen. So then this is just a portion, right? This is a contract through Schwank, and then I get it, I guess. I understand. I see where you're going. Never mind. Thank you.
Swank is the contractor that was selected to complete the project for us, yes.
Commissioner Walker, since you've just joined us, did you have any questions on the expenditure list tonight? Okay. Then with that, I will entertain a motion. If Commissioner O'Neill will do so. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion that we review the expenditure list as of Wednesday, May 14th, 2025, in the amount of $995,450.48.
A motion's been made and seconded. Is there anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Against? Motion passes. Were there budget transfers? I don't. Yes, please. And you can just cross off somebody's name and write yours. Okay, does anybody have any questions on these budget transfers? It looks like one is to cover rent for May, June. That it must be out of the health department. And the public archives has one, transferring funds to purchase permanent outdoor signage. The health department has one to cover the cost of travel and non-capital fixed assets. And then the fire has one to cover a dryer and some type of pump to cover volunteer background checks too. So if there are no other questions on these, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.